crippled for life, even if it doesn't happen, with him doing it by himself, at least with different kind of support. My wish as Enzo's mom is that one day Enzo will stand, even if it's with support. Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sophia Martins, and you're welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, my name is Sophia. You're highly welcome, and do not forget to please click the red subscribe button you're seeing. The subscribe button is absolutely free. If you're an oldie, thank you for coming back to watch my video, and thanks for supporting me at all times. So this video is all about an update on my special needs child Enzo. Okay, so I know a lot of people have been asking questions like, as a special needs child, what does he do in school? And now first off, I will give you people a breakdown of what they do for Enzo in his school, or what special needs children in general in Enzo's school per se does in school. So for Enzo, or let's say in Enzo's school, they have 4 sections, okay? 4 sections, or like call it 4 sections of therapy or something, which is first they do OT, which is called occupational therapy. They do learning skills, which is for children with for special needs children. You need to actually help them when it comes to learning, okay? They are not as vibrant and as smart as other normal children, but with time they will get to that level. Then they do speech therapy, okay? There are children that do not talk, just like my Enzo. He's not talking yet, but he makes sounds, okay? Speech therapy is actually help them to talk. Now they do then physiotherapy. Physiotherapy is actually basically for Enzo, my son, and other children who can't walk, or who can't lift a hand or turn a neck, in fact, who can't do basically some certain things, okay? Now in these 4 sections I've mentioned, my Enzo does about 3. 1, physiotherapy. Why do we do physiotherapy for Enzo? We do physiotherapy because Enzo does not have movements down in his down limbs. He does not walk, he doesn't move his legs that much, he doesn't stand, okay? So now they do that physiotherapy for him, so that they will help awaken some dead nerves and dead muscles in his lower limbs. That is why a physiotherapy is being recommended with children with spinal bifida, because anything that has to do with the spine affects the limbs. So sometimes when the spine comes out from the back, or when the spine has come in contact with anything that triggers it to be out of, or comes out of proportion, now it affects the lower limbs. Now if if anyone has spinal cord injury or an accident that affects his or her spine, just know that the person's lower limbs will definitely have an issue. When I talk about lower limbs, I mean his or her legs. So because Enzo has spinal bifida, which is his limbs, his spine came out from the back, now it affected his lower limbs. He doesn't stand, he doesn't walk. So that is why a physiotherapy was advised, and we do physiotherapy just to see if something can be done about his legs. And the truth is, we are being hopeful. Sometimes it's not based on what the doctors or the physiotherapists can do. It depends on the will of God upon the life of that person. So we are praying that the will of God upon the life of Enzo today is that Enzo will walk someday, and I'm being hopeful 100%. And when it definitely happens, I will share the news with you people. I know it's been over 4 years and he hasn't walked ever in his life. I believe God is going to walk someday. Yes, that is the truth. I know that my Enzo won't be crippled for life, even if it doesn't happen with him doing it by himself, at least with different kind of support. My wish as Enzo's mom is that one day Enzo will stand, even if it's with support. I am not that greedy. I do not mind. I do not even care. So long as Enzo will walk with the support, I am okay. But if God decides that Enzo will walk on its own without any support, then I am still okay. I have not stopped praying for Enzo to this moment. I have not stopped praying for his healing. I know that Enzo will definitely Please don't do this, Sophie. You guys, sorry I'm doing this, Sometimes it can be emotional talking about things like this, but when I'm alone, I do not even care. So I keep believing God that someday, I know it will take only a miracle or a miracle of God for Enzo to walk. Yes. And I believe that someday is going to happen. Now, back to the next section. The next thing I want to talk about, then OT. OT means occupational therapy. Then what is occupational therapy? Occupational therapy is a scenario whereby they help them, they help them to, know how to utilize their hands. You get? And I could remember when I gave birth to Enzo. Enzo was finding it difficult to stretch his hands or even raise it up. But now his upper limbs, that's his hands, his upper limbs are very strong right now. Okay, for OT, they help them to work on their hands, help them work on their trunk, like basically everything that has to do with the upper body, making use of their hands, their neck, everything, is I'll call occupational therapy semi-physiotherapy. That's what I see it as. But in their own case, they handle everything that has to do with utilizing their upper limbs, making sure that they have 100% trunk muscle, helping them with their sitting balance. Yes, helping with sitting balance, helping them with standing, Physiotherapist does the massage and all that stuff. Then OT helps with making sure that the work the physiotherapy did is actually being put, or is being effective by doing his or her own work. So in Enzo's case, I know the things Enzo can do now because of the help of the OT. Before, Enzo's trunk muscles were not strong, but the truth is my son's trunk muscles are strong now. Sometimes if you place him on a seat and he's not comfortable, he will place his hand and carry himself up, and that is a plus for me. The day I found out that Enzo could do that, I was emotional, like I was screaming. It was an emotional moment for me, sincerely. Like, you can place him on a chair or anywhere and he's not comfortable, he adjusts himself, and that is a plus, like 100% plus for me, which means he is making progress. So if you watch the last video, you can see his OT therapy is being happy that he was. The truth is that Enzo was off school for over, let's say, more than 6 months or thereabout for some personal reasons. Okay, Enzo was actually off school for about 6 to 8 months or thereabouts, okay, for some personal reasons. And when he came back, everyone was excited. The perpetrators, his OT therapist, his physiotherapist wasn't around that day, so everyone was actually excited. So that's it. So the next one is speech therapy. So what they do for Enzo when it comes to speech therapy is that they use different kinds of equipment to help him with talking. You all know that Enzo doesn't talk yet, but he makes sounds. Okay, they use equipment such as Z-vibes, flute, trumpet, different kind of things just to help him. Now the truth is, Enzo makes sounds. Yes, Enzo makes sounds like ah, ta, ta, ba, ba. He makes different kind of sounds. Yes, that's the sincere truth, and that is actually a plus for me. That actually shows that Enzo would definitely talk someday. Please ignore the background noise. Please ignore the background noise. My what's it called? My remote decided to spoil today. Sorry, my microphone decided to spoil today of all this, and it's really annoying, sincerely. So back to what I was saying. So he makes sounds and all that stuff, and that shows that my son is not dumb and that someday he's going to talk. Yes, I actually believe that a miracle will happen with Enzo. I do not know how it's going to happen, but because I know I serve a living God and a God of all flesh, and he's going to definitely do it. Okay, I've not stopped praying for Enzo. That's the sincere truth. So back to what I was saying. Now, with the help of the speech therapists, we are expecting that one day Enzo will just talk. And me, I have this belief that someday Enzo will call me mama and Enzo will call his dad daddy. I am not even kidding you guys. Like, I have this 100% belief that my Zonzo will talk. Okay, so if you know anyone that has a special need child, or if you have a special need child, who cannot talk, who finds it difficult in who has difficulty in learning, who can't walk or do some certain things, please, you can send me an email. My email will be in the description box, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. My handle will be on the screen at just Sophia _Martins. Okay, I will introduce you to Enzo school. Yes, Enzo school is actually in my location. It's actually on the mainland, but you can actually come from the island because they have boarding facility as well. And there are a lot of children that come from the island, so they go and come every day, but some are in the boarding facility. Okay, just send me a DM on Instagram or email me and we'll talk from there. Please do not actually limit that your special need child. Okay, take that child out there to see and seek for help, school, hospitals, anything, to know if there is any help that can be rendered to the child. Yes. So the reason why I'm doing all this is let it be in the records that I did my best. I do not mind and I do not care how far my Enzo is going to go. If God decides that my Enzo will work tomorrow, I'll be super happy. If God decides he won't, that he will be on any support like Richie and the rest of them, I will still accept it with all my heart. But as a mom or as Enzo's parent, as I and Enzo's dad, we are doing all our possible best to see that we did something to help that child, so that when he grows, he will know that we both actually tried our best to make sure. I don't know why I'm being emotional today. God, this is not the normal me, sincerely. I don't know why I'm being all emotional talking about Enzo today. Please ignore this. Ignore the tears, please. No one should say don't cry. I don't want, please. I don't know why I'm being emotional today, but all I know is we are fighting all tooth and nail to make sure that Enzo becomes well or gets a good life. The truth is, we have bigger plans for Enzo, and I know with the help of God, we will achieve all the plans we have for him. Okay, so I've come to the end of today's video. I think I need to stop here. My emotions is taking the best part of me, and I don't like it. I'm a very strong lady, I'm very, very, very strong, but I don't know why I'm being like this today. I won't allow my emotions to mess me up or bring down my person. So I'm going to stop this video here. Please, if you've not subscribed, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Just hit that subscribe button. It's actually free. Please give this video a thumbs up. You don't know who this video will be meeting their needs. Once you like this video and comment, YouTube will push my video out there for other. YouTube will recommend my videos to people, and this can actually help someone. You don't know who you'll be helping today by commenting and liking this video as well. Okay, then turn on that bell button. What does that bell button do? That bell button notifies you whenever I post a video, so you don't miss out on any of my content. As if you love the content I'm dropping here. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video, and bye for now.